Hello everyone, this is a parody poster named The Muffin Man, and I'm going to read it to you, and if you are watching this, thank you. It means a lot. Anyways, let's begin. I don't know who it is by the way, and I will leave the link in the description of to this. Otherwise, I'm going to start. You're standing in front of an alleyway, slowly stepping into the darkness. You always have hated this part of your walk home from work, but every day you gather up the courage and ignore the instinct to be afraid. Walking quickly, you keep your eye fixed on the ground, but as soon as you hear footsteps, your head whips back into the blackness behind you. Through the darkness, you can barely make out a figure, about 30 feet away. It's huge and round, looks like a shadow. Looking at its shadow cast on the wall, you could see something coming off of its face, something long and feathery-like. You realized it was a mustache. You continue down the alleyway, intent on the idea of that it was just a fat man walking the same way as you. But the footsteps grew louder, and faintly in the distance you could hear the soft sound of, what is that? Children singing? No, not just children. The sound enveloped you now, resembling men and women of many ages. Some were high-pitched and some others were low, but they are all singing the same tune. The song brings a wave of nostalgia over you. You used to sing this song every day when you were a kid, but your flashback ends when the voices begin to turn sinister. They sounded like they were extremely pained, as if they had fallen off the roof into a pile of garbage 3 times over, and then were forced to sing a song. No, it was worse than that. They were wailing and screaming as if they had been forced to listen to Nyan Cat song for 5 hours straight, locked in a closet with Will Ferrell slowly licking their ear. You paced quickly, started to quicken, up until you were running full speed away from this thing. But it was much faster. Within 1 second, it was right in front of you. Sorry. Right in front of you. Come on. Do, 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 do. It was hideous. What you thought was a fat Billy was actually an enormous muffin. And his arms and legs sticking out of and it reaches up to its neck. But one detail in particular strikes you as strange. On its side was a dent in the muffin, and it looked like somebody went up and took a bite out of it. Blood dripped from the wound and stained the delicate confection. You'd scream at the sight of it, but every sound you made was drowned out by the voices. It walked closer, grabbing you with its chubby little hands. Before you could react, it holds you up 3 feet in the air. It smiles menacingly at you before shoving you in the hole in its side. You fall down on a pile of bodies. At that scream as you land on them, you try to get up and escape, but something holds you in place. That same thing begins to make you sing. You try to scream, but all that comes out is wailing noises to the tune you know it all too well. Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man. Well, that's it, guys. I will see you later. I hope you enjoyed. Bye.